Yo, what is up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a campus tour. What's up guys? Today I'm here at McGill University. We're going to do a campus tour. We're at the Rotting Gates, the main gates right now. Alright, so we just entered the gates a little bit and we're going to go walk over there, check out a couple buildings. Firstly is the Auto Mass Chemistry building on the right side over there. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're now here at the Auto Mass Chemistry building, and a lot of first year people who do chemistry take the chemistry class, they do their labs here. I also visited once underground. There is a really cool organic chemistry lab there. Alright, so we're here now at the Burnside Hall building. So this is for math professors and teaching assistants who are graduate students, and they give opportunities called office hours, which are times when you can go and ask questions if you ever needed to clarify anything about your math classes. Alright, so now we're going to check out some other buildings. Let's go. So now we're here at McGill. So there's a big lecture hall called G10, and I remember taking the 5100 Introduction to Engineering here, but there are also other classes offered in that room. Alright, so here behind me is Frank Dawson Adams, or FDA, or some people just call it Adams. So most notably inside, if you go up that way, up some stairs, there is the Adams Auditorium, which is a big lecture hall. And I had math classes there, so maybe you have a class there and it will be a big room and you will see it. Alright, so now we're going to actually take a look at the McGill Engineering Student Center. So it probably might be helpful for whoever's studying engineering like I am. Alright, so this is the McGill Engineering Student Center. So if you're in engineering and you need some help with your course registration or some advising or some kind of stuff like internships, you can come over here, and although they're closed right now, they will be open during the school year. So if you ever have any questions, you can come here, check them out. A lot of people who can help you out. Alright, so there's also a connection to the McConnell Engineering Building here. One of many connections in McGill to different buildings. But actually we're just going to take a look outside and I can show you the entrance. Just across the street here, actually, there's a University Hall. That's where you go near the beginning of school to pick up your ID card, which is really useful for services at McGill. And also, it is a student residence for some exchange students, at least from what I knew before, but maybe that's changed to some other types of students. So now here we have Milton Gates. It's another spot, another gate on campus, and some vehicles, if they have permission, can enter.
Go.
Alright, so now we have reached the McGill Engineering Building. So this is the building where there are some classes and tutorials, which are just extra practice sessions for some classes, especially for first year people. Also, if you're on a student design team or something like rocket team or electric car team, there's like workshops. You go down and like down below, and also there is on the right side somewhere, if you navigate it, there's an ice cream store called Frostbite, and if you badly fail exam, don't worry because we'll give you free ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So now we're gonna go walk up here, and there's some more buildings, and we're gonna go check.
Okay.
Alright, so here we have reached the Wong building. So in my first year I took physics lab each semester, physics 131 in the first semester. It's like kinematics, dynamics stuff. So labs are always downstairs for those, and then also physics 142 in the second semester, then E&M stuff, also lab in that same area downstairs. And there's also some stuff for materials engineering. If you're in that major, then you might need to check this out. Alright, so now we have made it to the Rutherford Physics building. So my physics professors in my first year, both of them had their office hours here, so if you ever need help with your physics, you should definitely stop by their office hours. Also took a summer class, and we had a tutorial session in one of the classrooms.
Okay.
So now we have arrived to the Trottian building. So this is where you can go if you need help in your computer science classes, because the computer science professors and teaching assistants will have office hours over here. And if you look over there, there is a cafeteria, cafe thing. You see there's a quesada burrito place there. So that's also one of the places you get food other than the dining hall if you have some money on your one card. And so it's only one of the few cafes, and there are some more in other buildings, such as in the bottom of one of the libraries, and also McGill Engineering. Alright, so now we're going to be making our way to the McGill Sports Center, which has a gym and pool, and yeah, try to feel the place. Alright, so we're actually here. If you see above, there's the Percival Molson Stadium. That's where they have sports games, such as football and whatever else that university has. Alright, so yeah, here's also the entrance that a lot of people take to go to their exams. That's during the final exam season at the end of each semester, which is usually at the end of the first semester, it's in December, and then also at the end of the second semester, that would be in April. So there's different places that you have to go to, like the gyms or also the big room for track and field on the field. Alright, so now we're here outside the McGill Sports Center. They have a swimming pool, track and field area, some squash courts. That stuff's included if you go here in your fees. But if you wanted to go to the actual fitness center, like which is actually where you lift weights, that's like $50 a semester. So now we're gonna check out that building over there. You see at the top, the circular building. So it's a bit of a walk, and we're gonna go check it out. It's called McIntyre Medical Building. Okay. See, behind me there's also a field where people play soccer and American football. Alright, so behind me right here is Royal Victoria Hospital. It's an old hospital. It's used to be in use as a hospital, but now it's not anymore. And the university's figuring out what to do with it. So now we'll walk past the hospital, and here behind me is Mount Royal. It's a mountain behind the McGill campus, and it's actually the name actually is used to base Montreal City. Here's the McIntyre Medical Building, or it's also called McMed. There's a big classroom lecture hall called McMed 522. So I had a couple of first year classes in there. I'll show you later. Also, medical school people have a lot of their stuff here. So this is the law library right here. So if you go out the glass, there's an entrance and there's a couple stories, and there's a lot of good study space here. It's a solid option, especially if you're gonna go to McMed for classes soon or you just got off. This is a good spot. Alright, so here I'm at this intersection here on Peel Street and Dr. Penfield. As you see, there's like two ways you kind of can cross. And if you sometimes if you go you can go through the center. Like instead of going like there and there, you can just go there in that situation. So this is the Brown Student Services building right here. They have the Student Wellness Hub, which if you have McGill insurance and McGill student, you will have access to that for health related stuff, and also help you with other stuff related to school. But you can check online at McGill's website for more info about the services here. Alright, so here we're outside the SSMU building. SSMU is the Student Society of McGill University. So in this building there are the club offices, as well as sometimes they host events. Like I had a hackathon here, McHacks, or a Chinese New Year event. And also, if you see right there on the window, on that level there's a Kurt's bar, so that's one of the bars on campus. Alright, so now we're here at the main libraries right here. So this is the Red Path Library, and that is the McLennan, and there is a connection between them, like over here, so you can walk through. And and they both have multiple levels, and students can study here. And also, I know online, if you go on one of the web pages, you can book some study rooms to study with your friends. In addition, there is a cafe, the Red Path Cafe, underneath. So if you go there, and you can use your McGill One Card money, and they have some kind of food there. Okay, so here behind me is the Red Path Museum. So it's the museum on campus, and they have some cool stuff and artifacts. So if you ever have time, maybe check it out. Alright, so here we are at the Leacock building. So most notably on the left side over there is the Leacock 132. So that's the largest lecture hall on campus. I had a couple of classes for physics and for computer programming. So that's interesting. And also, if you look over there, and the connection between Leacock and that arts building, there's a Subway sandwich shop which you can use your one card. So here we're actually at the McCall McBain Arts Building. That's what the name is. So if you see at the top, there is that piece and the flag. That was also what you would likely have seen on your admissions page. And also it would be on your student card. So this is actually the oldest building on campus, and in front of it there is a memorial piece for the founder James McGill, and his remains are actually buried underneath it. Yeah, so if you also see the shape of the ground here, the path, it's like a Y, so some people call this the Y intersection, so if you ever need a landmark, you can always use this. Alright, so here we are now at the lower field of McGill, and there is an event that always happens before the beginning of the fall semester in August, late August, and also at the end of the second winter semester, which is late April or beginning of May. So that's called OAP, or Open Air Pub, and it's a barbecue music festival event for students here. And people call it the best place on earth. So if you're ever here and it's happening, maybe check it out. Alright, so right here, usually